How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to show you how to change your coolant on the 2018 to 2024 Toyota Camry with the 2.5 liter. So your first step is to lift the front of your vehicle up, and now we can remove the front splash guard. There's 13 10mm bolts holding this in place, as well as 2 push clips. And you have 1 push clip here. Just take a flathead screwdriver and you can pop it out. And your second one is located right here. And now you can take this cover, just slide it forward and it'll drop right down. And now, climbing underneath the car, you can locate your petcock on the radiator, and that is what releases the fluid. And you can see that little spout. You're going to want to attach a hose to that. If you don't, all your fluid will run right over here and pretty much just drain everywhere underneath the car, making a huge mess. I believe the hose size you need is 3/16. And before we start draining the coolant, take your radiator cap off. And you can see I have my hose attached. Make sure you have a catch can to catch all your fluid. And now you can twist your petcock counterclockwise. And just keep turning it until fluid starts coming out. And now we'll let the fluid fully drain. And now that we're down to a trickle, we can shut the petcock. Just turn it clockwise and remove the hose. We are all set underneath the vehicle, so we can reinstall our splash guard. You have these little lips. Make sure those go underneath the bumper. And just start reinstalling your 10mm bolts. Get all your bolts started before you tighten any down. And make sure you reinstall these little plastic pieces that came off. Now you can snug them up. And just put your 2 push pins back in. So now our next step is to fill the coolant back up. Before we do that, we need to find the highest point where the fluid can come out, which is this hose that's attached to your EGR valve. We're gonna take this off, and when we're filling this, all the air will get pushed up to the highest point, and once fluid starts coming out of here, we'll reattach this hose. Anytime you're removing hoses like this, don't just try to pull it straight back. Twist it first. Get yourself a rag or paper towels, in my case, and just set it there, because you're gonna have fluid come out, and you don't want it getting all over your engine. Another thing you're gonna need for this job is one of these no-spill funnels. These are very cheap to pick up. I'll put a link in the video description. And when you're doing this job, make sure you get this Toyota Super Long Life coolant. I picked this up off Amazon. I'll also link this down in the video description. So we'll start pouring this in. And once we see it come out of that hose, we will stop. What's happening right now is the fluid is pushing all the air toward the top of that hose, bleeding all the air out of the system. There is a second part we have to do to bleed the air out. And you can see we're starting to get some fluid coming out. So we will plug this and quickly reattach this hose, and make sure you reapply your clamp. So now we want to fill this funnel at least halfway, so it's above this EGR line, and when we do the other bleeding process, air will bubble out since this is the highest point now. So now for the last step, typically you could use one of these OBD2 readers, and this can open up all the valves and let the fluid bypass and get all the air out of the system. But I know most of you probably don't own one of these. So what we will do is start the vehicle, bring the RPMs up to 2,000, and just hold it steady until the fan kicks on for 1 cycle, turns off, and then kicks on again for a 2nd cycle. And that will finish getting all the air out of the system. Do not turn your heat on. Make sure you have your blower motor off. And you can see some of the air bubbling out. Just keep checking the RPMs. Make sure it's over 1500. If you have a second person, have them just sitting there and hold it at 2000 RPM. If you're wondering how I'm making it stay at 2000 RPM, I just have this crowbar and I move the seat back, put it up against the gas pedal and slowly push the seat forward. And you can see we're at 2000 RPM. Don't mind the mess. It's typically what cars in New Hampshire look like in the winter time. Salt everywhere. This takes a little bit. Once the car gets up to operating temperature, the fans will kick on. You can still see those air bubbles coming up. That's a good sign. There's one cycle done. And now we'll just wait for it to do it again. And if you look at this funnel, you can see that there's no more air bubbles coming up. And there's cycle number 2. Once that stops, we'll shut the car off. Now you can put your plug back in. Be careful, this coolant is hot. And just lift this reservoir out. Remove this fitting that came with the funnel. And reinstall your radiator cap. And that finishes this job up on how to replace your coolant. All the air will be bled from your system now. If this video helped you out, if you could give it a like. If you have any questions, leave a comment. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. You can go check the channel out for more Camry videos.